Hello, BD family. I hope you are doing excellent and I hope you are as excited as I am. Wow, we have an amazing amount of people in the room. I am so excited. I can't wait to share all the tremendous news that we have today. I can see Gerson, my friend in camera. We have also Sarah connected, Isaac, a lot of people. Sarah, congratulations about your daughter. She is so beautiful, and I am sure that in the future she will be a very successful trader. Family, I am so excited of being here. Isabella, Mariana, such a pleasure seeing you, every single one of you connected today. So make sure of telling all the people to be connected because today is a total change. From today, we will start Pip Grabber 2.0. And do you know what this means? This means that you can duplicate your income, your team, and take everything to the next level. We are seeing also Andres. Hey Andres, such a pleasure seeing you. Well, family, first of all, I want to start saying thank you to every single one of you for all the support that you have given to us. Definitely, the sales of the product and the use of the tool has grown a lot, and this is thanks to every single one of you. And if the tool has improved and we have fixed some things of the tool and we are making everything like in pro of having a good use, this is thanks to you. Thanks for your patience that you have had to us through this updated time, but definitely we are doing everything because we want you to win, and not only to win, but to have a legacy in a long term. You know what? I am sure that you have heard the same as I. If you don't find a way of earning money while you're sleeping, guess what? You will have to work all your life. Are you agree with me? That's why I am so excited about Pip Grabber. This is a tool that will allow us to achieve this. And not only for you, but for all your team. So family, I am seeing people connected all around the world. We have people from United States, Spain, Brazil, France, Argentina, Miami. Family, make sure of have the interpretation button selected. We have English and Portuguese so all the world can be connected. We have people from Ecuador, Ibarra, Italy, Holland, Villavicencio, Byron. Such a pleasure to saying hello to you. Mexico, well, family. In the last few weeks, we have been in many meetings with MTI and we have been working day and night to be able to bring an excellent product. A product that you can feel proud about and you can say like, I will talk all the people in this tool because I believe the tool. And you know what? Yesterday, we were in a meeting with MTI. We were in a meeting with the data programmer and he were showing us all the updates. And I will be truly honest with you, not only to get you excited, I was not believing this. This is ridiculous, the tremendous updates that the tool has in this moment. So take the share because with these updates, you will go crazy. So family, I know that maybe we have new people. Maybe you are just starting in the Forex world. You're one of the first times that are joining in the class. We have many people that are brand new. Luisa, Marta, Sebastian, Marcelo, Oscar, Jessica. To every single one of you, a big welcome, and I am very happy about you because you are just about to join an amazing world. In my case, many years ago, I was seeing all the films about New York and the currencies, and I was saying like, wow, in the films, it looks like that market doesn't sleep. And I was saying like, it should be great to find a way of earning money apart of only being working. To earn money, an intelligent way to earn money, like basically the money work for you and not you working for the money. So many years ago, when I found that it exists a way called Forex, I fell in love because I realized that we have many ways of earning money, and that work for the money, it is not totally true. You can make the money work for you, and you can earn money while you're sleeping, so you can really achieve that freedom on your financial that you're looking for. Then this is the first thing that I want to share with you. And overall, for the new ones, Forex is basically the market of the currencies, the exchange of the currencies. And you already know that we have a lot of currencies in our level: Euro, USD, the NCD, the yen, etc. And obviously, all these currencies are moving about the macro and micro movements of every region. And you, through the Forex, will be able to have the ability of earning money when the market is moving, right? Something that I love a lot is that all the people that are traders, they know that during the pandemic times, when this started, when we were in the worst times of the pandemic times, we have many people losing their jobs, people that were like financial having issues, but while many people were having issues, the market was moving still. It was non-stopping. It was moving more or less, but it was moving a lot. Then through the market, while we had people having problems thanks to the Forex, we had also people creating the best year of their lives. And why is that? We have to learn how to earn money in an intelligent way, the money working for us. So to every one of you, I congratulate you for being here. I don't know if you're a little confused, if you can understand, it doesn't matter. The important thing here is that today you can say like, wow, an amazing tool, I want to do it. So family, we are over 1,000 people. That can be more people in the room. So to every one of you that are just writing like, I am out, this session will be recorded. And we will upload this session to United by Design as soon as possible. In fact, if you go to United by Design right now, I will share the screen. We don't have the classes that we had before, only this Jacob session, that is the CEO from MTI, and the Gary Fithard session. He's the creator of the tool, and from today we will start almost from the zero. And I hope that today, after this session, even tomorrow, you can have the session from today to start Pip Grabber 2.0. I hope you are as excited as I am. To start, I want to share with you the results that Pip Grabber has had. And I want to start telling you, don't believe anything that I am telling you. The numbers doesn't lie. Are you agree with me? I want to share with you which are the results that Pip Grabber has had. Maybe you know about rentability, about investments, how to move a property and the rent that you can have with the property. Well, I want to share with you these statistics. Since the moment we start using Pip Grabber, where the proofs start in January of 2021, from that moment until today, that have passed like 1 year and 1 month, the return of the investment that we have had in Pip Grabber is about 214%. So again, don't believe me. Don't believe Mateo. Believe the numbers that you are in front of you, because the numbers doesn't lie. So maybe these are statistics that you Maybe no, maybe not, but these are key, because many times when we are talking about Pip Grabber, you can be asked like, do we have an auditable account? Of course we have. What you can see is a real account, the Gary Fithar account. That is where the signals are coming from to our app. And this doesn't have a manual trade, nothing in absolute, only with Pip Grabber, and this is the return that we have had practically in 1 year and 1 month. So this works, of course it works. And with this now new update, it will work better. Then are you ready? Are you ready to receive all the information that we want to share with you to know what is coming? It looks like you are not ready. It seems like you haven't taken your breakfast, your coffee. Are you ready? This is excellent. Well, family, let's start. I am so excited. So I have prepared, in fact, the team have sent to me the PowerPoint in Spanish, so we can share with you this training. Let's share screen, and we will have right here this. Let me know in the chat if you're seeing the screen. Ready. I will share with you in detail which are the updates that Pip Grabber has, and clearly I will share with you these updates with the graphic, because I want also that this works, that this is real. To know about the update of Pip Grabber is right here. The new tool, the new matrix tool, we have updated the matrix, and even the look is different. All the matrix, the old and the new ones, this is important to have in mind. All the matrices has to be removed. If you have any matrix opened of the older ones, make sure of not to close the positions, but to take off the matrix, because the new one, it is not compatible with the old one. So this is the first thing that you have to do. As you know, if you have a matrix, this is simple. When you're on your graphic right here, where is the pair, more or less in this part, you can see where it says like matrix. Then the only thing that you have to do is to take off the matrix, and that's it. That's all you have to do to close the matrix, the old one and the new one, so you can make sure of avoiding any problem having the new matrix. Javier, from now, this is working. All the updates are working. So family, have in mind the following. Every time that we are adding a matrix, the matrix will have a unique ID that will identify the matrix. Not every trade in particular, because you already know that when you place the Pip Grabber, it can open many trades, but the matrix per se will have a unique ID that will identify it. And why is that? After you activate the matrix, maybe your broker can be disconnected. You can have also a problem with the internet. If the internet is disconnected, you won't have this closed. But you will have a chart, like an advice saying like unavailable status. If the broker is disconnected or your internet is disconnected, once you log back, the matrix will be reconnected automatically, making that you don't lose money and you won't have to place anything manual. And I am so excited about this, because you already know, as I do, that it is horrible when you log into your graphic and you saw your graphic disconnected, and automatically you will reconnect that. So what happened if maybe you receive the matrix disconnected and you don't have, like, when you reconnect, it won't reconnect automatically. It doesn't matter, family, because equally we have had a function that you can see right here. So in case that your matrix is disconnected, you can restore the matrix manually with the ID that is specifically that can identify the matrix. So when you connect again, it won't reconnect automatically. You can reconnect it manually and you can continue your trading. I want to know how many of you are excited as I am, because it is blowing my head. So yes or yes, the matrix is working. And we want to optimize the matrix so you can have successful trades and with a very good results. I forget my Spanish, so family, I want to share with you in the graphics how this looks like. This is insane. So this is my graphics, right? Imagine that I receive a signal, and for the ones that are brand new, remember that Pip Grabber, the way Pip Grabber works is with signals, right? We have an app, the SMA app, where you will receive signals, and when you receive a signal, you will be able to take it, and the idea is to take it fast, not after 5 or 10 minutes after you receive the signal, to avoid the market to move. And we will activate an imaginary matrix. Let's make like with my demo account so you can see. The first thing that you have to do is tap in the image. This was closed. You can change the Smart Trader theme. I had no idea. And simply you can select the themes to change the theme. If you want to do it, you can. Right click, add matrix, and we will see this that is a little different of what we were used to. What is the first thing that you will see first? The place market order. Let's see that. The kind of execution, real pending or hidden pending. Before we had a stealth or pending, and now it is real or pending. The number of levels, as always, I am selecting 10. The lattice, distance per level, we will have 25 to close all orders in 25 net pips. We will have a buy and a sell, and we will select the direction of that. So basically, that's how you will place the matrix when you want to activate that. And you will love a lot the matrix that we will have. I will select this in white because I don't want to get confused. If you realize, before we had like only matrix, right? Now you're having a lot of information. There is the matrix, the ID, this is the ID. We have the ID of the matrix. We have the account that we are trading, and something that we will love is this. My mouse is going crazy. What is this? This is simply let's say, the pips amount that we are having in this moment. So it doesn't matter if you have opened like 2, 3, or 5 levels, it doesn't matter, because even if you have opened as many levels, like say that the price is going down, you will see the net total amount of the pips. You won't have to go to your active trades and add the amount. Directly from this point, from your graphic, you will be able to see the total amount in pips, so you can have a better handle of your trades. I want to know if you think this. Let me know if you think that this is awesome. They are saying this is good, brutal, too good, spectacular. So you can have this in mind. I am trading. What happened if maybe something's happened and I disconnect my broker? Let's disconnect the broker to see what is happening. We will disconnect the broker. And family, the matrix won't be closed. The matrix still will be working, but you will have disconnected. The matrix won't be working. And as I have my pending levels, and all these pending levels will be sent to the broker. And meanwhile, if I have this disconnected, the levels will be open still because they are in the broker. So let's say that I realize that, I join the graphics and I tell like the matrix is disconnected. Everything is okay. I will reconnect my broker as we do normally. And that's it. The matrix will be reconnected automatically. And I didn't lose anything, not even a single trade. My trades were still there. And I will activate again the 20 net pips so it can work together. This is the first part of what I want to share with you. We are having a very good question. It is not necessary to pay BPS. In my case, I will still use BPS. And why is that? This is so simple. I want that everything that I see reflected in my computer, I have to see that on my BPS. This is like a virtual computer that is always connected on the internet. First of all, I want to make sure of not disconnecting my matrix, so even if doesn't happen anything. And second of it, I want to be calm, because what I want to know, what I want to see from my computer, I will see that reflected in real time on my cell phone and vice versa. So I will stop sharing. Every one of us need to take a breath. This is insane. I can see the news in the chat. They loving it. We already understood that the matrix has the ID. Why is the ID for? We share how to take manually this. New updates about the matrix tool. When you place a number, you saw that we have the option of market or order or no. What is the meaning of this? We want to use this, but we have people that maybe has their own strategy, and it means that when you activate the matrix, you have this that says place market order. When you take out this option, when you activate the matrix, it will select all these pending levels, but the order in the market won't be placed if you don't want, obviously. But in the moment of when you place the matrix, you have this like place market order, simply you will have this in normal. This is only in case you have this strategy. In my case, I won't use it because the way of using it is with the initial order. And we have added a field, an additional field in the active positions that says like group. And this is for you to recognize the trades with every matrix. So you saw that a part of the manual trades that I have, don't worry, this doesn't have anything to do with the matrix. If I go to the active positions, one on the right where it says group, I will see that right here it is my position of the matrix. So how can I know that this is the matrix? Simply, right here, the ID of the matrix 0FB2A is the identification of the matrix. Not as before where you only read matrix. You will know right now exactly which matrix is every one. So this is simply visual, so you can learn how to handle your trades. Let's see, Brian, the recommendation is to mark that option because this is the normal way. So make sure of state this. I will specify where it says hidden or real. Let's continue. When you will place the matrix, obviously you receive the signal and you will activate the matrix. Right click on the graphic, you will add the matrix, and have in mind this, what Brian was asking me, always have selected place market order. If you are setting the matrix, don't activate restore matrix ID because it is to manually reactivate the matrix in case it is disconnected, and I will reach that point. You can establish the parameters that are the kind of execution, real or hidden, the number of levels 10, low touch per level, depending on your risk management, distance per level 25. We have 25. You can place the kind of order. It depends if you're selling or buying. Depending levels can be above or below the market. You can select your account and the net Pip amount. So family, which is the difference between hidden and real? It is exactly what we called before stealth or pending. And the difference is so simple. When you enter to your MetaTrader, and in your MetaTrader you will see your pending positions and also the ones that are pending. Remember that we have orders in the market as pending orders. And what is a pending order? A pending order is this blue line, as all these lines, that basically states that maybe the price, it is not good, but the price can reach that level in a moment. This trade will be turned in a market order. This will be launched in a sell, or a sell in case this is a sell. The difference is that when you activate the matrix and you place real, all the record of those levels will be sent directly to the broker. I mean, you will see that on MetaTrader 4. But if you place hidden, like hide in English, you won't have that reflected in the broker, but it will be like, depending on the matrix, it will be hide for the broker, from the broker, because depending on the amount of the account and the strategy that everyone has, some people prefer the broker to doesn't know which are the levels that they have. The broker, some people prefer to avoid the broker of knowing which are the levels and the pending orders that you have. So you can select hidden, but it could be like with no matters. So if you want to be extra protected in case you disconnect the matrix, if you select real, being that the pending levels are in the record of the broker, and in MetaTrader 4, even if the matrix is disconnected, if the price is moving, the pending levels, when the price reaches that level, will be activated. I will repeat this. Hidden is basically that the broker does not have record of the pending positions. And the matrix is activating this when it reached the level. But if this is real, the broker can have the register and MetaTrader also, making that if the matrix is disconnected and the price reached the level, you will have the certainty that doesn't matter where you are, you will launch the order, because this is exactly the same as you being in MetaTrader 4 placing manually a pending level. So I hope solved your... Jesus told us that it's supposed that you didn't have to place that active. We have some brokers that says maybe it depends on the leverage or your broker, but in my case I am using place a trade. Place a trade does not do that, but we have a recommendation. It depends if you want the broker to know or don't which are the pending levels. But again, if you have a regulated broker, a trustable one, you don't have to worry about that themes. Family, let's continue with the PowerPoint. I hope that you are understanding that. So let's stop for a minute. I want to know if you're following this. I want to know if you're seeing the news, which are the difference between pending, hidden. For me, this is so important that you can follow this, because these news are so important. Everyone is saying like, yes, can you explain more about the matrix to disconnect and reconnect in the superior right port, superior left? Okay. You can explain more about the matrix to disconnect and reconnect in the superior port. So we are going until here. You can understand which are the following new. This is simple. You can create a matrix from the trading point for a position with a matrix. You can say like, Mateo, I can't understand anything, and I didn't understand. And this is so simple. This is a new that I really love. You can know that some people doesn't have the experience, that they didn't been in the classes about how to use the matrix. In this case, we can have the normal error or normal mistake of you receive the signal and you activate the trade. Let's make an example. Let's say that we are some people that haven't studied Pip Grabber, and we are going in our head without knowing what we are doing. I know that you know people about that. In these cases, we receive the signal, and the people in their innocence will activate a manual trade. Let's say that you receive cat chief, sell, and the people can say like cat chief, sell, okay, it does not matter, I will activate my trade. I will activate the order manually. They are not activating that with the matrix. It doesn't matter, everyone can be wrong. So they select their manual trade, I will place only manual, and I will place the order. And I communicate with my upline, the one that bring me the business, and I can say like, hey, Pip Grabber has some things that are blue, and I am only seeing a red line. I don't know what is happening, and you can tell that, like, well, you didn't activate the matrix, but only a manual trade. And before, what was the thing that you have to do after the market dies? Manually, you have to place all the pending levels and being attentive when the market closes manually. What happened now? It won't have to happen the same. Directly from the console, from your active trades, you will be able to activate the matrix for a manual trade that is already there without a matrix. I don't know if you're understanding, but I want you to see what I am going to do. I will place myself in the manual trade that I opened it wrong, and I will select right click, and I will have a matrix. I will add a matrix, and I will have the chance of adding a matrix to a manual trade that does not have a matrix. So simply, I am making sure that I have all my parameters, the levels 10, the distance between levels 25, to close all orders in 25, and obviously the order type, the broker, because the trade already exists. Why it is not letting me to use real or pending? That's because I am using the demo account. If you use a real account, you will be able to place hidden. So we will place above the market, and we will make sure of selecting everything correctly, and voila. To a manual trade, I can add a matrix from the active position. Tell me if this is not a crazy thing. Tell me if this is not brutal thing. This is insane, because the people that can make the mistake of opening a manual trade, or maybe they don't know how to activate the matrix, you can tell them like, brother, calm down, we can place the matrix from the active position. Oof, this is insane. I know that I am going so fast. We have a lot to cover, but this class is being recorded, so let's review more or less about what we have done until now. The first of all, remember family that every time that we're activating the matrix will have an ID that will identify that. And to be able to use the new matrix, you will have to close the previous matrices so you can avoid every problem. After activating the matrix, the broker disconnects. You won't eliminate the matrix. You only have a post saying like the matrix is disconnected. You have to connect the broker or your internet, and after you connect, the matrix will be reconnected automatically. And in case that this is not reconnecting, we have a function to restore the matrix. We have not reached that point. Isa, you have made an ask question for me if the people can have many trades open at the same time, and we have made that for you specifically, so I hope that this works for you. I will explain how this works. You can only open a matrix for the same pair in one broker, but we have two ways of you can be able to open many matrices. You can open many matrices in the same pair, and usually this does not happen. Usually they have many accounts in the same broker. If you have, let's say, two accounts and you want to take the matrix, this is so simple. Let's say that we receive a signal from the cat chief and you want to take it in both of your accounts. Simply, in another graph, let's say that in this one you can place like a chief in the same graphic. We have two from the same pair. In the first one, I will place a matrix with my account, and in another one, I will place this with another account in the same pair. And we can make sure of having no error. And we can have more following these simple rules of having in different graphics. So I hope you enjoyed this and you feel happy about this. We made everything from your recommendations. What comes after, simply, we have added a new field so you can be pending of the matrix, and you can select from real to hidden depending on the broker if you want him to be notified about their pending positions. And after you will activate the matrix, right click at matrix, you can make sure of this button is always active, that is the market order. If you are setting the matrix, you will place this in inactive, you select the parameters, and that's it. You can create a matrix from the trading console. I have already explained this in case you opened a manual trade. You can say like, I didn't activate, I can do that after. You can activate the matrix from a manual trade in the console of active positions, so you won't have any problem. And now, family, if right now the information is brutal, is amazing, what is coming is the triple of the amazing things. And we are crazy right now. I have to drink a lot of water to tell this. This is insane. So let's see what questions do we have. I recommend 10 levels. And we can add a matrix, and the answer can be no. The matrix only can be used directly from SMA, from Smart Trader. If you want to use MetaTrader, you will have to trade manually, and a good luck. So let's continue. Make sure of this part. We have added a function. This is insane. We have added a function so you can manage your matrices that are opened in a visual way, and you can edit it or close it, everything from the same console, specifically made to manage the matrices that are active in that moment. Mateo, what are you referring to? I don't have a clue. Don't worry. Look what I will do in this moment. You can look my screen in this moment. I have two matrices that are opened, one from the cat chip and one from the AOD cat. Instead of being in the active trades, in my case that I have many manual positions, I don't have to come here, close which are from the matrix, which have matrix, and to start like having the mat. You don't have to do that anymore. And what is that? We have added a console so you can manage your open matrices. Right here we have a button. There is a money symbol, the same one where you connect your broker or you add it. You select that, and we have one option that says manage your account. You can select that, matrix manager, and what you will see, it is so simple. You will see which pairs you have active, what pairs, the status, if this is open or closed, the broker, the ID, and the most important thing, you will see the net pips of your matrix. In this part, I will see which are the trades that you have, how many trades pending that are not active you have, and how many are already active. And what I am referring to Let's go to the AUD CAD. Imagine that the price starts going down. In this point, how many trades are active? 1, 2, 3, a part of the main one. So in total, I have 4 active positions. So if I am going to the matrix manage, what I will do is so simple. I will see that the EOD CAD right here will show 4 pending, and in the pending normal you will see 7. We have used 3 of the pending, so you can see visually how many pending you have. And this is not that when you activate a trade from a pair, you will add another level. So you can see that even if we have opened 2, 3, 10 even from a pair, you will be able to see everything in the same line. And why is that? You will have the resume, and it doesn't matter if we have one or multiple. This tool will be the total amount, so you can see which are the pips that are actual right now. You can see the graphic if the price is moving from a place to another. You can see that we have 10 pips, positive one, and you can see 2 open positions and 9 pending. That way you can manage your trades and your matrices in a simple way and an easy way. Tell me if this is not getting you insane. For me, this is insane. Albedo, what happened if we open more than 10 floors? Albedo, all the trades that we have open, only one have opened more than 10 floors. If this open more than 10 floors, you can manage your account if you want to open more or not. But family, this is insane. This part in particular is insane. Well, let's see, family, what else we have. We have more. When you are in this part of matrices manage, you will have control of your matrices and your trades. You will have a screen so you can close manually the trades of the matrix, and you will be able to close all the trades, not only the pending, not only the open and active ones, and you will be able to maintain the trades and only eliminate the matrix. I will show you. In this moment, I have my matrix from the AOD CAD, and I have 2 options to reach that tab. The first one I can eliminate, like the matrix from this button, and I will be sent to this screen that says, what do I want to do? Do I want to close all the trades? Do I want to close the pending? Or keep the trades? And the other way is to reach that tab from the matrices manage. You can go to the 3 dots on the right. We can select eliminate, and we will be sent to the same screen then. What can I do? I don't know if in a better way, for any reason, you desire to close the pending positions or to remove the levels. You can do so. In resume, we have total control of your active trades, so you can do that. Let's say that we want to eliminate all the trades. In this case, I have like 0.8 positive points, like nothing bad. Let's say that I want to close that. I will select that, close all the trades, confirm. And what will happen is so simple. I will eliminate the active trade and the pending positions, and I will have a confirmation. And after, in my history, I will be able to see that trade, 0.6 pips, everything okay. Now, we have something that we haven't explained to you, and you will love that. Remember that we have a button that says Restore Matrix ID. Do you see this button? This will be used in two cases. The first, I disconnect my broker and my matrix, and when I reconnect, this was not reconnected automatically, or by mistake I removed the matrix, and I have that. So we can make the exercise. I will select this and I will close the trade, but I will leave the active position. Boom! The positions are there, but I remove the matrix, and I can say like, oh my god, what can I do right now? This is so simple. You will be on your graphic where the matrix is not anymore. You will select right click, add matrix, but you won't add a normal matrix. What you will do is that you will restore the matrix ID, and you will have a new screen. What ID do I want to restore? And you will see the matrix that is just removed. I can select this, number of levels, distance per level, and close all orders in 20 pips net of profit. And simply, I will select OK. And boom, I have again my matrix connected and working. So family, we don't have a way of having any reason to say the matrix is not working. The matrix is working. Jorge, 25 pips per level, right? Liliana, of course, we will maintain the entry price because remember, when you open the sell, this is a position in the market, the one that you can modify because it's an active transaction, and the only thing that the matrix will do is that having in mind the price of entering, it will restore the matrix so you can have 20 pips nets. Wow. Well, Mateo, what happened when the signals doesn't reach the 20 pips? I'm right, this is normal. Obviously, depending levels are every 25 pips, but it won't be the same all the time. We have swap, slippage. Maybe you can reach the 25 or the number that is like accurate. Family, this is it on my end. These are the news that we have on Pip Grabber. And I don't know you, but I am so excited. I want you to tell me if you think that the matrix is so better. Raise the hand if you are really excited about the news that we have in Pip Grabber. I don't know you, but I am. I can't believe this, and I am not talking to you because I am from the corporate team. I am talking to you seriously. For me, this is insane. Let me know in the chat, place a 7 in the chat if you are ready to take the matrix into the next level. Place a 7 in the chat if you are ready to take your team having money with the Pip Grabber and achieve the mission that we have: trade, travel, and total wellness. You can travel around the world and you can earn money using Pip Grabber. How? So simple. You receive the signal and that's it. In fact, I can see that Gabriel is in an airplane. Gabriel, are you in an airplane? Guess what? Maybe if you receive a signal right now before you jump on the plane, when you land, you have earned money. Do you like that? This is the main objective of Pip Grabber. Marlos, the trades will be closed automatically, of course. The only thing that you have to do is to place the first signal, right? The first. You receive the signal, you activate it, even depending levels to the close that you have with 20 pips, everything will be automatically. You don't have to worry about that. They are asking me, if we have many open trades, how can we activate the matrix? I don't know well your question. If you have open trades, you can also activate the matrix. I don't know if this is the question, but well, family, I am breathless. I am so excited, and I want you to see that on my face, because I know that this will make the ByDzyne Nation having better and bigger results. And I am talking to you seriously. For me, the main objective of Pip Grabber is that from the day one, you can earn money. I know many people and leaders that think the same. There is nothing better that can give you results of giving the people what they were looking for, and Pip Grabber will allow them to have more that of what they were looking for. We are doing this for you, and we are always open to suggestions, recommendations. I regret of not being able to solve all the questions. I know that you have a lot of questions, but that's why tomorrow we will have the session number 2. Remember that the Thursdays, the session is on 5 p.m. Pacific time. Tomorrow I will teach the session. Tomorrow I want to talk you not only about the news, but teaching you from zero how to use the matrix, what is the matrix, what do you need, everything in detail. If today maybe you understood something, a lot, maybe nothing, don't worry. Make sure of being connected tomorrow, Thursday, 5 p.m. Pacific time. Remember that Pacific time is Los Angeles time. In Colombia, it will be like 8 p.m. Peru, Ecuador. So, family, we have reached the end of the session. The class will be recorded in United by Design. I will share the link with you because you know and you have a lot of comments. Let's see. We will copy that and we will paste it. We have sent the link, and you can select unitedbydesign.com, Products Digital, Smart Market Academy. You will have the section saved the earliest possible. Okay, family? Also, today we will send the PowerPoint that I just shared with you, where we have all the news from Pip Grabber 2.0, so you can study that. So, family, for me, it has been an honor, a pleasure, and a privilege sharing this hour with you. Really, I hope that you are as excited as I am about the new updates of Pip Grabber. You can take the drink, you can take the juice of this. So break it all.